И только так, бля.
What the dealio? Я должна петь, что ли?
West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, baby, dance, baby, dance, baby. I'm the East Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Я не умею рэп читать.
East Coast, West Coast.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, back, back.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Back to the grill again. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it.
This is for my dog. This is for my dog. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. This is for my dog. This is for my dog. What your belly, what your belly, what your belly for?
What the dilly? No, what the dealio?
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
И только так, бля.
What the dealio? Я должна петь, что ли?
East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, baby, dance, baby, dance, baby. I'm the East Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Я не умею рэп читать.
East Coast, West Coast.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, back, back.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Back to the grill again. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it.
This is for my dog. This is for my dog. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. This is for my dog. This is for my dog. What your belly, what your belly, what your belly for?
What the dilly? No, what the dealio?
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
И только так, бля.
What the dealio? Я должна петь, что ли?
East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, baby, dance, baby, dance, baby. I'm the East Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Я не умею рэп читать.
East Coast, West Coast.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, back, back.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Back to the grill again. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it.
This is for my dog. This is for my dog. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. This is for my dog. This is for my dog. What your belly, what your belly, what your belly for?
What the dilly? No, what the dealio?
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
И только так, бля.
What the dealio? Я должна петь, что ли?
East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, baby, dance, baby, dance, baby. I'm the East Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Я не умею рэп читать.
East Coast, West Coast.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, back, back.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Back to the grill again. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it.
This is for my dog. This is for my dog. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. This is for my dog. This is for my dog. What your belly, what your belly, what your belly for?
What the dilly? No, what the dealio?
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
И только так, бля.
What the dealio? Я должна петь, что ли?
East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, baby, dance, baby, dance, baby. I'm the East Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Я не умею
умею рэп читать.
East Coast, West Coast.
Break it up, pick it up, pick it up, back, back.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Back to the grill again. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it.
Just for my dog. It's just for my dog. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Just for my dog. It's just for my dog. What y'all really want?
What the dilly? No, what the dilly, yo?
Here we go.
И только так, бля.
Dilly-o, dilly-o, dilly-o. What the dilly-o?
Я должна петь, что ли?
East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, baby, dance, baby, dance, baby. I'm the East Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Я не умею рэп читать.
East Coast, West Coast.
Break it up, pick it up, pick it up, back, back.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Back to the grill again. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it.
Just for my dog. It's just for my dog. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Just for my dog. It's just for my dog. What y'all really want?
What the dilly? No, what the dilly, yo?
И только так, бля.
Dilly-o, dilly-o, dilly-o. What the dilly-o?
Я должна петь, что ли?
East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, baby, dance, baby, dance, baby. I'm the East Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Я не умею рэп читать.
East Coast, West Coast.
Break it up, pick it up, pick it up, back, back.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Back to the grill again. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it.
Just for my dog. It's just for my dog. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Just for my dog. It's just for my dog. What y'all really want?
What the dilly? No, what the dilly, yo?
И только так, бля.
Dilly-o, dilly-o, dilly-o. What the dilly-o?
Я должна петь, что ли?
East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, baby, dance, baby, dance, baby. I'm the East Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Я не умею рэп читать.
East Coast, West Coast.
Break it up, pick it up, pick it up, back, back.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Back to the grill again. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it.
Just for my dog. It's just for my dog. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Just for my dog. It's just for my dog. What y'all really want?
What the dilly? No, what the dilly, yo?
И только так, бля.
Dilly-o, dilly-o, dilly-o. What the dilly-o?
Я должна петь, что ли?
East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, baby, dance, baby, dance, baby. I'm the East Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Я не умею рэп читать.
East Coast, West Coast.
Break it up, pick it up, back, back.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Back to the grill again. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it.
Just for my dog. It's just for my dog. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Just for my dog. It's just for my dog. What y'all really want?
What the dilly? No, what the dilly, yo?
И И только так, бля.
Dealio, dealio, dealio. What the dealio?
Я должна петь, что ли?
East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, baby, dance, baby, dance, baby. I'm the East Coast, East Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Я не умею рэп читать.
East Coast, West Coast.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, back, back.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Back to the grill again. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it.
It's just for my dog. It's just for my dog. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. It's just for my dog. It's just for my dog. What y'all really want?
What the dealio? No, what the dealio?
И только так, бля.
Dealio, dealio, dealio. What the dealio?
Я должна петь, что ли?
East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, baby, dance, baby, dance, baby. I'm the East Coast, East Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Я не умею рэп читать.
East Coast, West Coast.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, back, back.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Back to the grill again. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it.
It's just for my dog. It's just for my dog. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. It's just for my dog. It's just for my dog.
Could be that it was trying to do drivers and shit like that before you were ready to use it.
Yeah.
Jago, are you not one with a PC?
Fuck a PC.
Fuck a PC.
Welcome to Retro Renegades. Whose teraflop is bigger? And Vader, tell us about your teraflop.
Your grandma's.
Hey, I coined that the other day.
Hey, I didn't
Instead of my
realize
sh-
we're comparing teraflops. Otherwise, I would have got like some kind of spiel ready for you guys. You know, something clever. But hey, I'm like 1,000 teraflops. All right, if we're comparing, wink, wink.
I'm 1,000 squared.
Where do you get that rubber?
Yeah, well, I'm
What's up, crazy?
1,000 wide, so there.
It's the circumference of the teraflop. How's everyone been doing? Has everyone had a good Christmas and New Year's? And did you get fucked up? What's your New Year's resolutions? Let's start with Crispy Bomb.
What?
What have you been up to, and what have you been playing?
What have I been up to and what I've been playing? I've been working more than anything, but you know, I had a decent birthday. The New Year's was fun. You know, I had a little gathering at the house. It was interesting, to say the least. And then the Patriots lost, which is great. So I'm very happy about that. And you know, I've just been playing Gears and MK. I mean, you know, people are around. You can play, you know, couch co-op with people. So it's, you know, it's always good to have those type of games around. Some games are just like, no, we're not doing that anymore. So I'm glad to still have those games on Xbox, and we can just sit back and kick the shit out of each other and stuff. And yes, I got extremely intoxicated on my birthday. So, you know, most people know that already, you know.
Yeah, you were hammered on your birthday, bro.
But you know what's hilarious, dude? Is I woke up and I'm like, I don't remember what the fuck I said. But all I know is I had 20 followers more than I did the night before.
Had to do something good.
You were going off on like tangents, like topics y'all weren't even going over that night on the next podcast.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but I mean, I must have said something right. I don't know. Nobody unfollowed me, but I had 20 followers more when I freaking woke up. I was like, what the
Oh no,
hell?
you were hilarious. No, man. Ken Megan's like, what the fuck is he talking about right now?
And I'm like, at that point, that's what my New Year's resolution is to not, because like I get into arguments way too much.
No.
And I need to just bite my tongue. Not all the time, but I need to be more strategic on how I approach that. I also want to start the Bombcast at some point. You know, and I'm working on a PC. It is like we're building it from the ground up, me and my roommate. And you know, he's helping me a lot. He kind of has like a background in especially like PC building and stuff, not necessarily anything like Graphic God does or anything like that. But you know, he has more of like the aspect of, you know, how we can put it together and everything. And you know, we're working on it, and then hopefully I can get that going. And you know, hopefully by the end of the year, you see the Bombcast up. I know somebody said that Giant Bomb calls theirs the Bombcast. I don't care. I am the bomb. I am the Bombcast. Damn it.
It'd be a double Bombcast.
The Krispy Kreme Bombcast.
Ooh. Oh,
It's
yeah.
either that or it's going to be Crispy Bacon Podcast too. Who knows?
Have you been playing anything interesting?
No, I mean, you know, like I said, when you got a lot of people around you during the holidays, you know, you have to go for those games that you can play, you know, against each other. Like I played a lot of MK11 offline just with like a bunch of my friends and, you know, people that came over, especially on New Year's Eve. Like we just barely like stopped playing before the ball dropped. So that was kind of fun because most of them got their butt whooped, but you know, I was picking random. I was being nice. I was like, some of them were like, it didn't even know what the hell to do. So it was kind of funny. And then, you know, like some of the people are just like, oh, just play Gears and let us watch. So, you know, it was kind of, it was just interesting that, you know, I could just go and jump from game to game on Xbox because I have so much of a library now, you know, thanks to Game Pass.
Wow, what a great value. Next, Graphic God. No, so I went to the next person. I have some New Year's resolutions. One's not to get triggered about Game Pass. We're not going to get triggered.
No,
And-
we're not going to get triggered at all.
And I unblocked everyone on Twitter, and I'm not
That
going
must have taken you days.
It did. It took a long time. There's hundreds of them. And I'm not going to talk about other podcasters. That was my other resolution. So far, I've been doing pretty good. Right?
I only talk about other podcasters when I'm drinking, as Crispy knows.
Oh, don't even get me
that's
started.
true,
Don't
but
even get me
It's
started.
okay.
Jay.
It's all right. We
Oh,
got to let you vent once in a while, right? You know, tell them why you're mad. You know.
Graphic God, how's your New Year's, Christmas, and what have you been
Everything
playing?
was actually really good. I didn't go very far. Didn't even leave the house very much. I'm pretty much a homebody as it is.
Yeah, me too, Jay.
We had people over for New Year's, and similar to what Crispy was saying, we sat around the television, a lot of us, and played Sega Genesis because I modded my Sega Genesis Mini, added 100 games to it, and we were playing everything from Mortal Kombat 1 right up to like NHL 98. So we were having a great time, you know, playing a lot of Streets of Rage, you know, just dual play games, some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was just a lot of fun.
Hey, really quick, shout out to Dirty J, Crazy Gamer. Who else came in here? Indie Gamer?
Indie Gamer.
Oh, yeah. Dirty J and Crazy Gamer. Thanks for coming out. You guys kick ass. Okay, go ahead.
You guys kick ass.
Oh, wait. Let me ask you, what do you mean you modded the Genesis?
What made me mod it?
No, like, what kind of mod is it?
Oh, so let me just kind of quickly tell you. The program you download is called Project Lunar. And Project Lunar is basically like a modification and an emulator all built into one. And if you've ever seen the Sega Genesis Mini interface, it doesn't modify the interface at all. It allows you to basically add games directly to their own interface, so you get all the box art and all the information. It's phenomenal, and it's so easy to do. Like a lot of mods I've done in the past are kind of complicated. This one was probably one of the easiest mods I've ever done. So yeah, and you can also install RetroArch and Emulation Station both
Awesome.
on the Sega Genesis Mini, which I haven't done yet, just because I've been having so much fun playing the Sega Genesis old games. But other than that, Christmas was good. I got myself an Xbox onesie.
We saw, Jay.
Are you
You're
fucking
so
kidding me? God, Jesus. Was that really you? I thought you were trolling me.
No,
No, that
that's
was
really
it.
me. That's me and my Xbox onesie.
Where did you get your Xbox onesie graphic?
My wife ordered it. It was a surprise.
That's adorable.
Yeah,
Next.
it was adorable.
And Vader, how was your
Nag.
how was your holiday? How was your holidays, and what have you been playing?
Very relaxing, you know, just taking time with family and doing the usual stuff that you do around this time of the year. As far as the game stuff goes, I've just been like Crispy was saying, and Jay, just playing a lot of like local kind of games. Actually, I was sitting down with my girlfriend, what was it? Well, a few days ago, and I was like, "Hey, check out this game," and it's the Untitled Goose game, and I'm like, give it a shot." And lo and behold, she was like going through it nonstop, just like she couldn't stop screwing around with the goose because she wanted to like terrorize people. I'm like, you're evil.
Dude, that was I love that little game is so corny, but it grabs you. Like I had to beat it. Like I beat it in like 7 hours. Like I had to beat it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I haven't been it yet. I'm not really like that into it, but it's such an interesting game because I just think it's such a giant meme of a game, you know? Like there's really no purpose except to just terrorize people. I mean, I guess there is, but still, it's funny the way you go about it. And what else? Oh, I've been playing a lot of Halo Reach too ever since it got put into Master Chief Collection. Like a lot. You know how much I've been playing the Invasion game mode? Wow, it's been
Invasion's awesome, man.
Yeah, I would totally get back into it. I went through the campaign, been playing all kinds of multiplayer. I'm like re-obsessed with this game. I'm going through different areas in the campaign and the multiplayer where I'm like, you know, I played this game nonstop, and I'm like, wow, you know, this is so crispy, and oh, I didn't notice that detail before. It's I don't know, it's refreshing, you know.
Firefight on there is dope.
Yeah,
that's what's good to hear, though. I mean, you know, it's not like they went like half-ass on that multiplayer or anything. You know what I mean? Like that's good to hear because you know I've been playing a few games lately that I'm like, what is going on with this multiplayer? So
yeah,
you know, it's good to hear that an old game got the good treatment. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Absolutely. And you know what? Like you know, going back 10 years to Bungie and the work they did on that game, you can tell the amount of detail and passion that was put into it. It's just phenomenal. I keep looking at the vistas in the background, and you can, I love
Beautiful.
the.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Hi, Starbuck United, welcome.
Yeah, I love that game. I think it's fantastic.
Sorry, before we continue, I have something important to do.
Okay.
I gotta turn on my camera so you can. I'm doing an unboxing. Everybody
Nice.
watch the camera. Doing an unboxing. I'm doing a one-handed unboxing like Super does.
You gotta keep talking. And
Craft made. Can you guys read this? Craft made in Nova Scotia. Dirty blondes.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's beer.
It is beer. What did you think it was?
I don't know.
Chicks in a can.
What brewery is that, Jeff?
Noof Noof
It is
Kaboom.
Nine Locks. Nine Locks Brewery.
Don't know that one, but
They're in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. They're across the bridge from me.
all right. So Nero Oak Island then.
Oak Island. No,
Yeah.
not quite.
I know.
Noof, have you had a dirty blonde lately?
That's no way to talk about his wife.
Oh my god.
If y'all don't know,
I haven't had a dirty blonde since I was in my young 20s.
Noof has his gaming after dark show. Back.
Yep, came back
Yes,
last night.
it's
Last
back. I listened to it on the way
Yes,
to work.
I listened to it
Very,
today.
very great show. And, you know, I hope I can make it this time. Last night, I made it till 8 o'clock. I got like maybe 15 minutes into a Boomstick show, and I passed out because, you know, I was up since 12:30 the following morning. So
Yeah, I remember seeing you put that in the chat that you were up pretty late.
So I was like, and all of a sudden I woke up on the couch. I'm like, holy shit, what the hell? Nope, no tit pics.
No titties.
Okay, next, Jago. How's your holidays and what have you been playing?
Pretty uneventful, man. Honestly, I'm kind of like Jay. I mean, I ain't had a whole lot of money to go anywhere anyway, as you guys know. But I just sat there and Christmas and had Christmas and sat there New Year's and act like it was just normal day, which for me it is. I've seen the ball drop 1,000 fucking times. You know, I don't need to watch that shite anymore. Yeah, New Year. Okay, put a tweet out about it. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I did. But other than that, I've been playing a lot of the new Call of Duty, man. Really. See, what have I played?
That's
other
good,
than that?
man. That's good. I love it.
Oh, no, you jumped in with us the other night. Got to play 6 hours of that with Dirty, SMS Vengeance, Lady Vengeance. You, Noof, jumped in after you left. Man, it was 6 hours of Call of Duty. I was like, holy shit. I stayed up till like 2 in the morning.
Freaking Vengeance is a beast.
He's a beast. Him and his wife are. Good God.
Thank God he's good at some game. It ain't Gears, tell you that.
Oh, him and his wife are, I don't know, they're beasts at that game. I don't know. When I play by myself, dude, and I'm not distracted, I guess because I'm distracted talking to people, I play really good. But when I get in a party when I'm playing, I suck total ass. I don't know why. God.
Just gotta enjoy yourself. Yeah, I'm loving the new Call of Duty now.
It's good, man.
I think I hated it the first couple times I played, then I loved it. I love it.
I've been addicted to that, honestly. The campaign is fire, and then you go right into multiplayer. I don't know what it is about this multiplayer. When I play by myself, normally when I'm playing by myself without friends, just randoms, I'd be kicking their ass. Even with the PC guys or the PlayStation guys, I'd be kicking their ass. But I jump in I was drinking a little bit that night too. But I jump in a party, and I guess because I'm kind of distracted. Noof was like, because you can't really hear, because when he jumped in, he was kind of agree with me too. But fuck it, I was having a blast. I mean, Dirty played Friday night late as hell, and then we played Saturday. He was up with me the whole time, pretty much, for the whole 6 hours we played.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Next, Stinking Corpse. What have you been doing?
Oh, not a whole lot. Spent about 2 weeks helping parents kind of get moved and situated in their house and hanging out with the girlfriend. Really haven't been playing much of anything. I did finish Halo Reach, but that's as far as I went on it. And then for some reason I decided to do a 6th playthrough of Mass Effect trilogy. So
holy shit.
Yeah. So I'm on Mass Effect 2 now. So.
Damn, takes a long time.
How long the first one take you?
I think first one, hour-wise, that was like 40 hours.
Oh shit!
Here we go. Money talk.
Hold on.
Super chat work.
Crazy's back. He had to make it known.
Crazy Gamer, you didn't have to do that, but thank you. You're awesome. Alexa Bless says thank you.
Yes, she does. Well, that's fucking awesome. But other than that, then just not much, except just kind of dreading this week of having to go back to work yesterday. So.
Awesome.
Oh, Dirty J.
Corpse has become a single-player gamer. Typical pony.
Yeah.
What's that K-Mega say? Cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded. Damn, Dirty, I can't believe you do me like that.
He's got to make sure he's silent when he's getting the blowjobs.
I'll remember that, Dirty. I'll come up with something really good in one of these chats. It'll be my time to shine.
Oh, hey, so what did everyone think about the Yoshida mobile at CES? I need a Yoshida mobile.
Yeah, but Yoshida's an indie gamer, so.
Honestly, I saw some pictures of it. I saw yours. I didn't even watch it, man. I mean, really, I could give a shit about the CES show, honestly. Other than the arcade one-up stuff, I've been all over that like a monkey on a banana today. But you know.
Tell us about that. Actually, what's going on with that?
Oh well, they're well, for one, the NBA Jam. I remember I put those leaked pictures out. I think it was late Friday night.
Yeah, NBA Jam, one of my favorite games.
NBA Jam is a thing. It's 4-player cabinet. It has Wi-Fi installed. You can play.
Well, hold on. I think I got that on here.
If you have two in your house,
I do. Look at the screen. NBA Jam.
You can play with. If you have, we're delayed. If you have two cabinets in your house, you can play against somebody else that's in another room with another cabinet, or you can play with somebody that's in North America.
That's awesome.
Internet.
That's pretty cool.
They didn't the big buck hunter or whatever it was that was leaked. One of the pictures I didn't see it, but there's a shit ton there. They got the mini arcades with Mega Man, some Disney games. They got these micro one-up machines that are like really small.
Yeah,
versions.
they look like the old school '80s ones.
Yeah, and then they come with an actual tiny TV.
Really?
They're gonna be like, yes. I saw my Twitter. They come with a tiny TV. They're gonna be between $30 and $50 for the whole setup. The two pinball machines look fucking phenomenal. One is the Star Wars cabinet that got leaked. Another one is Attack on Mars. They're gonna come with 10 games each. Their Wi-Fi is going to be Wi-Fi enabled too, maybe for downloads or updates right to start with, but who knows later on. What else? There's a shit ton I saw. The countercades that they came out with, they've made them smaller. It didn't shrink the screen, but they've made them smaller. Took away some of the unnecessary wood paneling around the edges, and they're going to be $100, not 150 or 200 like they were. Right. The wallcades, they're still a thing, but I haven't seen them sold anywhere yet. But they're actually a thing. They said they redesigned them, even though I haven't seen any for sale. They redesigned them too, so I'm guessing they're going to be cheaper. Holy crap! Let's say the NBA Jam's real. The Golden Axe cabinet's 4-player. It looks, and it's actually got 5. It's got 5 games in it. It's got Golden Axe, Death Adder's Revenge, Golden Axe, and then the other 3. But it's not advertised on the front, so it actually comes with 5 games. Shinobi, Wrestle something, and God, I can't think of it right now. Let's see what else. The Burger Time cabinet is on. They're only making 3,000 of those, so if you want one, get in on it now. They said if you order it right now, you'll get it by the end of January, the first 1,000 anyway. Oh, wow. And that's like the dude was like we guarantee it because we know we've had like delivering delay issues. So if you order one right now, you're one of the first 1,000 to get it. Order it, you'll get it like by the end of January, guaranteed. What else did they show? The NBA Jam. They had a 16-foot high or NBA Jam machine there too. It's going to be the biggest one, like world record wise, because the biggest one right now is 14 feet tall. They didn't even say how big the Marvel cabinet was last year because they had the same thing. But God, there's so much, dude. They're going back. They're redoing the version 1 cabinets, like the Street Fighter cabinet, all the older cabinets. They're redoing Street Fighter. They're gonna come with a light up marquee and light up buttons.
Okay. Are they gonna improve the quality of the cabinet itself so it doesn't fade?
All of them now come with the plexiglass screen protector. All of them now.
Okay. Cool.
And going forward for the rest of the arcade one-up cabinets, they're all coming with light up marquees.
Nice.
The Burger Time's got one. They're doing a 40th anniversary Pac-Man edition with wood grain on the side, with 10 games on it, and it's got a light up marquee. Like all the ones, like they're doing a Mortal Kombat one themselves. I saw that. It's like it's gonna come with a light up marquee, even though they already had one already. But there's just a shit ton, dude. If you look on YouTube, you'll see it. Holy crap, dude.
I'm
Super,
glad.
Super, you
What's
got a
up,
glitch
Axel?
going, bro? Because all I see is thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything else either.
Oh,
You fall asleep.
sorry.
He did too.
I was excited about the. I was very.
Yeah, you're getting excited, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Look at
oh,
Alexa Bliss there, thinking, "Oh, she's floated kiss to me."
I was very thankful for that tip. I was playing NBA Jam. Let me go back.
Sure, you were.
oh, and then they're gonna have these. Oh, I forgot. They're gonna have these huge. I don't know if I posted it. They're gonna have these huge, like a huge. It's called giant control stick or giant thumbstick. I can't remember now, but it's gonna be like a 3 or 4 foot tall Atari controller and a 3 or 4 foot tall Pac-Man looking controller with like a just like the old school Atari controller was.
That's what it looks
But-
like in that picture. It looks like a huge ass Atari controller.
Yep, and there's a Pac-Man one too, and they're plug and play. That's what
It
I'm
actually
thinking.
looks like one of those things you would see at like a like a bench or something where people go out and smoke. It's where they
Smoke.
put their cigarettes in
yeah.
when they're done. That's what it looks like.
But I guess you can hook them up right to your TV, and they're gonna have like at least I'm guessing like 10 games installed. So those look pretty cool too. They just all kinds of stuff, man. I'm telling you, those pinball machines. I mean, I'm excited about all the cabinets coming out, but those pinball machines look fire, dude. I'm telling you.
What I love is clearly there's a intrigue and people are purchasing it because they wouldn't continue to be doing it. You know what I mean? So that is awesome. Like, because maybe one day like I'll meet somebody that just like has like their basement like just filled with that, and I'd be like, my God, I just went back like 20 years. What? You know what I mean?
Have you not seen there's some guys on YouTube that they got that already, Crispy? Holy shit, they got basements.
Well, I'm
like
just saying,
everywhere.
like somebody that I can actually go,
Someone
like,
you
go
know,
down
yeah.
there. When I walk down there and I hear all the the sounds and everything, like it'd just be like, wow. Because like I go into an arcade now and like the best you got is like Dave and Buster's or something, and it's not the same. It's not the same. Like, I'm sorry, like. What we had was like you could just walk up, you know what I mean, and just play somebody. Like most of those games you have to play by yourself or you're getting tickets or some BS. You know what I mean? Like these were all just like pure enjoyment, and that's what I miss. The arcade used to be like the shit. Like I would just go there and like play X-Men with people or play them in Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter or whatever games that they had there at that time. You know what I mean? And it was great to like somebody else would just walk up next to you and be like, I'm playing you. Like, cool, let's do it. You know what I mean?
Dave and Buster's it's more dedicated to food than it is arcade, so it's not the same damn thing. When you go into an arcade back in the day, it was arcade machines, maybe it was attached to a pool hall, and that was it.
Prophet?
What's up, Prophet?
Going on, brother?
But it's good to see that there's a but it's just like we say, like the freaking what the hell are they called? Holy shit!
Oh my God! I made a shot all the way across from the other side of the.
Are you on fire yet? We got it.
Are you even playing, or are you just watching it?
I'm playing.
Did you say you made a shot and it went across the room?
I went across the basketball court.
That sounds like a Saturday night for me.
Oh.
No, I mean, it was huge, dude. The NBA Jam cabinet, I can't believe that. That's not. I mean,
That's
pinball
pretty cool.
The pinball machines, yeah, they're gonna have Wi-Fi. So eventually maybe you'll be able to download games. But right now it's just for updates, what they're saying. But I mean, that could be a possibility with the NBA Jam cabinet too. Wi-Fi enabled, you can play against people in your house if you got 2 or people in North America. I mean, all across North America right now. That's why they said just North America, but I mean that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, I mean it's it's interesting times because even though like everybody says there's we have discless gaming and this and that, and everybody's like connected and everything else, like you can
not physical at all, discless. But look at Arcade 1-Up with the fucking physical media.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like it's like a centerpiece. You know what I mean?
It is.
That's something that like I guess maybe like those little like niche products that people think of might actually become bigger and bigger because as we get disconnected technically, you know what I mean? Because we're not talking to each other anymore. Like when you have those centerpieces, when you have a party or something, you know, people are going to be intrigued by it. It's almost like when we used to be like, okay, here's the beer pong table. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
That's the type of thing I'm thinking. And I think that, like, you know, it's like the show off factor. Like, yeah, I got this damn straight. You know what I mean?
If you catch any of the anybody got footage, you see it on YouTube. You see them pinball machines. They look really good. I want one now, and I was.
How would you like to
You know,
touch
because the
my
pinball
flops,
machines
big boy?
like were like a little before my era. You know what I'm saying?
Who say that?
But-
Poke my sausage, big boy. Who donated?
Big flippity flops.
Big flippity flops.
Thanks, big flippity flops. Alexa, blow a kiss, but don't do it for an hour this time.
Well, you're too busy playing the game, so you're still enjoying it after all these years.
I get my ass kicked by Glass Joe right now.
No, I actually want one of the pinball machines, even though I really don't have no room for one in my house. I'm fucking like, sorry. My wife comes on. What happened to my chair? I put the pinball machine in its place.
Well, I saw you showed like that, like, what is it, like that mini, the like little tiny like mini console with the
TV. Yeah. That's their micro. They all come with that TV. It comes with a TV. I didn't take a picture of it, but there's like an Intellivision one too. There's multiple ones of those micro consoles. They said they were going to be like between like $30 and $50 max for those. I was like, man, that's crazy as shit.
that's so weird. Like, but like, you remember like you know, like if you had like a good setup of something and you were like, you know, like, but I think that would be more for like you know, like a little girl or something, you know what I mean, that could have that like sitting in their dollhouse or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, in Barbie Dream House with its own console.
And they're still gaming on the little tiny TV. You gotta have like binoculars to be able to see it, but you know, I mean, that's what I see with that.
Yeah. Dude, it was so much stuff there. I'm telling you, there was so much stuff in that booth. Somebody on Twitter saw the pictures I was posting. And they asked me, it's like, dude, are you really there? I was like, no, I wish I was. Cause I just stayed in the Arcade 1-Up booth all fucking day.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah, definitely. But I did watch the AMD conference. Yeah, I actually jumped in right after they did that little Xbox fiasco where like they showed the back and said that that's not really the back and all that BS. You know,
I was
whatever.
excited because I saw HDMI. Oh, we almost uppercut. I saw HDMI in. Then they said it's fake. Then I'm like, fuck.
Well, you know, they might be damage controlling. We don't know that, okay? Because they didn't show the back for the reason in the reveal. So
that brings me to the point I was going to make up earlier with you, Super. That so now I'm in the mindset of getting a VR helmet, and there's rumors going around that there's going to be a USB 3 point whatever in the back of the new Xbox, which may mean it's going to allow VR.
Well, it just depends on if Phil Spencer allows it.
Maybe. I mean,
I
would
hopeful
welcome
for
it.
I mean, yeah.
Well, I'm hearing rumors that it's going to have a game mode and a freaking CPU mode, and just basically use it as a computer. And the only thing that I can go back on is Bill Gates. Obviously, he's the founder of Microsoft. Does he own it anymore? No, but they still, you know, instill a little bit of his values. His dream of his entire life was to have a PC in every home, no matter what. And the only thing that I got from the AMD conference, okay, because clearly Microsoft and AMD are kind of like buddy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And number one, a lot of people ignored the fact that AMD kept talking about cloud, okay, but they didn't name the cloud. They don't have their own cloud services, okay. Number two, that Threadripper, okay, if anybody's seen it, is and I've already heard like this chipset, it's a 4-core, is one of the most ridiculous you've ever seen in your life, and they are pricing it at like half the price of ones that are half the power. Okay, so I don't know if they're cornering the market or whatnot, but that goes back to Phil putting his pick on Twitter as you know, the Scarlet chip, and I go and say, okay, now this kind of makes sense because maybe, just maybe, there's so much shit in there that AMD is willing to take, maybe not even a hit technically. Maybe they're that far ahead of the curve when it comes to it. You
Well,
know,
I
and
heard. I
say,
was watching something today saying that AMD have been killing Intel. Or not. Is it Intel? Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
AMD and Intel that are always competing. That they're so far ahead of Intel right now that it's not funny.
so in the end, like maybe because they know how to, you know, manufacture
What's up,
that
CSS?
type of, sorry, that manufacture that type of technology at this point and have it so far ahead that they can reduce the price and still make a profit. You know what I mean? And people ignore these things. Like, and then Microsoft, God only knows, they could say, okay, we need these chips to power the new version of the cloud down the road. You know what I mean? And you want cloud services. We have all the server farms. So let's make a partnership. That would be interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, I'm gonna make a cloud. I have my own cloud on here.
Hey,
I said Intel. I meant NVIDIA.
Super.
I said Intel earlier.
Super.
Yes, sir.
Prophet wants to know. He said the layout's super cool. Still can't get my head around it. How is he playing it in a VR arcade? Can you explain that to him?
Yeah, that's the exact same thing I was gonna tell.
What was the question?
He wants to know how you're playing it in a VR arcade. What is it that you're playing?
Oh, it's called New Arcade Neon, and it's usually on sale for like $9 or something on Steam.
Yeah, I bought mine for like 15. That's Canadian. It would probably be $9 American.
And so, you can play it in virtual reality, which it's 100 times better in virtual reality, or you can play it on flat screen. And what's cool is the graphic guide could actually get on now and come into the same arcade with me.
And I might just do that.
And
But I'm playing Wonder Girl.
Here's my Power of the Cloud. I just brought in Power of the Cloud. But yeah, it's very cool. That's awesome. Wait, graphic guide. What's going on with your VR thing? You said you're interested in VR.
So I'm interested in buying a VR helmet. I'm probably gonna get the Quest because of the wireless technology.
Please don't call them helmets, Jay. Every time you say helmet, I think of that dunk helmet we used to see
Well,
back in the day.
what should they be called?
HMDs.
Headset.
Yeah, headset. I like that.
Okay, headset. Helmet, headset, whatever. And you know, the rumors that are going around, maybe this might be compatible, you know, with this PC link. So what I need to know from you, Super, is if I get this VR helmet, what else do I need in order to be able to do all the things that you're saying I should be able to do on my PC? Do I need to buy this extra cable?
The PC, the link
cable,
and that's it.
And that link cable is like $80 for a wire.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous.
But it turns your Quest into an Oculus Rift, so you get all.
Do I have the same quality as an Oculus Rift?
Yeah.
Somebody was telling. I can't remember. I would shout them out, but I was talking to somebody the other day. I don't remember who it was. They said that the Oculus Quest resolution in that headset is better than the Rift S. Is that right?
No, not. Like if you have it plugged up to a PC, if you get that cable, yeah, you can do that. It's got OLED screens and stuff. But if you're just playing it as wireless, then you're not going to get to play like the big VR games.
Okay. I played Beat Saber on a Quest, and I played some roller coasters, and they were all fun. But I noticed the roller coasters were really low res, but Beat Saber looked really good.
And you did on the Quest.
On the Quest, all wireless.
Yeah, if you get that cord, you'll be able to play all the good shit.
And how can I determine if my PC is strong enough for that.
Anyone can do just go on Oculus main page, and
Okay.
I think even Steam has one. You could do I know your PC will run it, just from what you've told me, but you could do an Oculus check. Just go to the Oculus main page and do a VR check, and it only takes like less than a minute. Checks everything, and it'll say yes or you need this.
Okay, I'm
But-
gonna go do that right
Yes,
now.
or you need to spend a shit ton of money. One or the other.
That's not bad. Like, even if, see, that's kind of what I think Sony's gonna do. Like this with that thing last night. I'm really surprised that Sony wasn't there with VR stuff, because there is a big VR presence at that conference. What is it called?
CES.
Yeah,
CES?
CES. Because there's a
The
lot of
cons-
there's a lot
the
of
cons-
other headsets
the
showing
con-
off stuff. So
The Consumer Electronics Show.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
here's the weird thing: the emphasis, like on most of the stages, was gaming. So, for Sony to not really be in the gaming aspect of it, as far as their part of the conference, is kind of strange.
that's
You
not
know
really
I
what
mean?
that's not really what they do at CES. Those
No, and I
Show off
understand
games.
that, but for some, like, dude, AMD's entire, I probably could count like 100 times they said gaming, okay, and like they're advertising beasts of laptops that can do what like most people's freaking towers could do. You know what I mean? Like that's what they're talking about. Like so. I find it interesting that Sony, yes, they showed the logo, which is, if you change the 4 to a
Pointless.
5, it's the same damn thing.
Lose your
But
shit.
would we
And
be
they
surprised?
showed off the
because-
Yoshida mobile too.
Are we really surprised though? Like because the PS2 logo doesn't look much different from any of the other ones either. That's when they started that.
Yeah, but
that-
if you watch any of the CES things, like they don't. That's not really what the thing is for to show off.
But I'm telling you, that because gaming has become so big that these companies are thinking of this before anything else.
Like, here's what Sony's gonna do: their own show and own reveal. You know how Sony is. Like, I think
How Sony is doesn't always work anymore. Like they've always been Sony. Like I just eclipsed playing on the Xbox over what I played on the PlayStation 1 and 2. Okay? I just hit 10 years on Xbox. All right? So I don't understand why people are thinking that not changing is going to win everything.
we don't know
That's
what's
the-
gonna happen though yet, Crispy.
I know we don't know what's going to happen, but I'm just saying, like, it's just strange that they had an opportunity, not necessarily show the game, maybe show it, in game, some footage, something. You know what I mean? They knew people were watching.
But
Clearly,
it's not an audience. It's not a show for us, so it's for their investors. They want to see
Yeah,
numbers.
it's
They
like
want to
a
see
tech show.
Yeah, and it's just not like a show for people like us.
but you
Mhm.
also have
Public.
to see the future when you're investing in something. Just saying.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But with what's that rumor that Sony's gonna? I mean, they're gonna have us reveal it next month. Why would they do it at the not at their own show? You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
like Xbox didn't show anything either. Nintendo didn't show anything. It's just not a show for that.
I would have rather them have not shown anything at all because seriously, when they were like, "This is the PS5 logo,"
that
who
was
the fu-
that was
who
that
the-
was stupid.
I'd have never thought it
Look.
was going to look like
who
that.
the fuck would have thought we would have seen the PS5 logo look just like the
We-
PS4? No,
we already
shit.
knew the name,
Yeah.
like, and
Come on, man.
just showing a logo, like, really, like, you're wasting our time for like
Yeah.
all these minutes. We were anticipating maybe, some kind of I don't know, just something other than a logo. I mean, come on, like, don't hype these things up that you're attending these conferences and then you show off a logo. And then the funny part is, too, you got all these reporters, journalists taking pictures of the logo too, and it's
Like they couldn't. They blew their mind that the PS5 logo it was like something new, and it didn't look exactly like the PS4 logo. Like, what the
Oh, it
fuck
doesn't
are
because
you
it's got a
on?
5. It's got
Yeah,
a 5 in there.
Oh my god!
Is
No,
it
it
true
is.
what is it true
Revolutionary.
that what I heard that it got more attention? That logo got more attention than the reveal of the Series X.
I saw something on Twitter about
don't
that, but
know.
the only thing I think that would be is just because it's just so funny.
I don't know about that. I think it's just like maybe. I don't think it got more, but I mean,
If
just
that's
funny.
if that's true, it's because there's more casuals that play PlayStation.
No. See, everybody's looking at like social media and you know what they've watched. You know what I mean? Because they, you know, most like I think it was Instagram, like somebody put it out there or something, and the problem that they don't realize is that 40 million people were watching the Series X reveal. Okay,
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
watching it live. All right, so you could sit here and tell me, but you don't need to go and watch it again. If you're
Hold
a
up.
casual gamer, especially, and you're just watching to see like who wins or whatever, you know what I mean? Kind of like the Golden Globes, which Ricky Gervais was hilarious. By the way, I was dying, dude. I watched it just because of him.
Yeah.
he was so nasty.
That monologue, yeah.
Hold on,
You know
let
what
me
I mean?
let me read chat real quick, then go back, Crispy. Starbuck United, that sounds like a delicious store. He says, was foolish people thinking PlayStation would reveal a fucking console? Lot LOLs. CS I have watched for years, and loads of these games. Gamers have no concept of what it's truly about.
Did you,
So
and
it's
some-
got
And I will tell you this right now that I do believe it was PS3 maybe that actually got revealed there. I
Did it?
think it was PS3.
well, the fact of the matter is it was people on social media that was hyping that there was going to be a reveal of the PS5 because they got so butthurt at the fact that we got the Series X reveal at the Game Awards. That's all it was, dude.
Well,
They
to be
wanted
fair, PlayStation tweeted out the future is coming or some shit.
No
Oh.
shit.
But
No
so
shit,
is this
really?
is this 3D audio thing the future? Is because they were really hyping on that.
That's
the whole
Dolby
3D.
Atmos. That's all that fucking is. Did you see the graph where there was like 3D audio, high-speed SSD? I mean, no shit. The Xbox Series X
It
will have all
doesn't
that
even
too.
say back compat either.
No, it doesn't. No, and they've
Ooh.
been hyping that. You're right.
I know,
No.
that's what I've been hearing. That's going to be able to play every fucking game.
PS1,
This is why
2,
I
3.
won't buy. But I want back and forward compat because I'm not gonna look. I have the best you could have right now. I have the Xbox One X. Yes, you could have a PC and pay way more than I do. But when I go and play games that are, you know, this gen that, you know, have been up-resed or whatever, people look at my TV and they go, "Holy crap, is that real?" You know what I mean? So I wouldn't be opposed to like saying, okay, if PS4 Pro went down to like $200, you know what I mean, within like the beginning of this year, and say, okay, I'll buy it because I do want to play these exclusives. But I know I'm not going to dump 200 to 300 hours into those games. I know I'm going to beat it, and if I really, really enjoy it, maybe I'll try to beat it again. But it's probably not going to happen because that's not the gamer I am. You know what I mean? So if you're telling me, number one, PS4 Pro is still selling at $350, I believe, and you can get an X for the same price.
I'm ready to pre-order it with that dollar crazy gamer. Gives it me.
Don't put a dollar down.
$1 down.
I'm going
Pound
GameStop.
down.
I'm saying crazy gamer donate me $1. Put this
Crazy
down for my PS4 for PS5. with
Didn't
the
you
new
know
logo.
that $1 European is worth $80 American?
Don't fuck with it. Don't fuck with him like that, Jay.
Yeah, don't mess with me.
Don't make him do math right now, all right?
We'll lose our host right here.
Yeah, he's trying to
what'll
play a
happen.
game. Come on.
Just make him think about the cloud and, you know, Game Pass and
Yeah,
VR.
VR. Yeah, let
Yeah,
him.
have
Next
Phil
thing
over
we-
for a barbecue.
Next thing we know, Super's gonna move to Canada, thinking $1's gonna get him 80.
And He-Man.
He's already moving here for the legal weed.
Hell yeah.
I was about to order that Star Wars Emperor Palpatine in the throne, sitting in the throne character.
Oh, speaking of Star Wars, there's something else I forgot about the arcade one-up machine. The Star Wars arcade one-up machine with the riser, with the authentic yoke, right? Well, they got this stool that actually like kind of connects to the arcade one-up machine Star Wars one, and you don't have to buy the riser. You can get the stool thing, and it actually almost looks like when you can sit down and play it without the riser. It almost looks like you're getting some of the coolest arcades back in the day were ones you got into. It kind of reminds me of
Afterburner.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. I sent it to Fastback. It's on Twitter. I was like, that looks pretty damn awesome right there. Holy shit.
You know what else is pretty awesome? Ready?
Let me guess. A dirty
Ready.
blonde.
Dirty blonde.
Chicken a can.
What percent alcohol is a dirty blonde?
Probably like 7, I would say.
I would guess 7. Or unless it's like something weird like 6.3 or...
What's my alcohol?
Yeah, the alcohol content per can.
It's only 6.
6.
It's only 6%.
So you say 7? You say 76%. Holy shit, Jay.
No, 6%.
I know. At first, I thought that too. I was like,
what do you say? It's gonna be in a coma after 2.
Graphic guy, get
He's not drinking Natty Daddy like you, Jago.
Get in this arcade with me and serve me a beer.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
There's not a lot of 7% beer that I can actually enjoy, tell you the truth.
I have a few.
Yeah.
But they're all local.
I thought there was something else. I thought there was something else coming, Dave. Like I thought you just paused us waiting for the end.
See, when I start drinking them, I think I'm hallucinating because they're like microbrews and they have like all the yeast and everything else like all up in there, and all of a sudden I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like I had 3 of them and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die.
I only drink one Natty Daddy Crispy. There's 8%. 1 can of 8% is enough for me.
I agree, dude. That's all you need, bro.
Hey, can I change the subject for a second? Guess what I got? What's up, John Thomas, the gamer? I got a naughty stick.
Yes,
tell us about this.
So tell us more about the naughty stick.
Okay, so it's kind of like your.
I was wondering about that.
It's a big fucking dildo.
No,
We
it's
should all.
it is. I'm gonna slap you in the face with this big dildo.
It's double-ended.
All right, so you both can enjoy it.
Like that gift where everyone's throwing sausages. No, so it's Okay, you know how Graphic God, all hail Jay.
All hail Jay! All hail Jay!
He said all hail Jay, just a little bit.
Okay, you know how he has that mini Genesis and you can hack it or whatever?
Yeah.
So you just order a USB drive from people and they put 7,000 games on it for $20 and they send it to you. You take it, you stick it in your PlayStation Classic, then
Stick
boom,
it in, baby.
You got a Nintendo, you got a Super Nintendo, you got a Nintendo 64, you got Neo Geo, you got MAME, you got arcade, you have Dreamcast, you got Sega CD.
Dreamcast too?
Yeah, but there's only like 4 games for Dreamcast, but I think you could put more.
I heard it was hard to emulate Dreamcast games.
But oh shit!
You got another one.
It's she, by the way.
Yeah, that's
Starbucks.
Thanks, Starbucks United. Alexa Bliss, give him a kiss. Thank you.
Give her a kiss.
We got $2 for
Oh my
PS5.
God.
But it
We
is.
just said it. We all 3 of us just said it.
I'm rich
Okay.
now. I'm filthy.
He's
rich.
got ADD. He can't pay attention, Crispy.
Okay, so you just stick the stick inside your
You stick something inside something else. Where?
basic.
Where's it going?
Yeah, spit on it first, or what? How do you?
Yes.
You spit on it.
Last time I stuck my stick anywhere, I got slapped in the face.
It's a 100.
It's all about how you went about it, Jay.
Oh, that's funny. You got to warm the oven up first, Jay. Sorry.
It's
Go
it's
for it.
128 gigs. It's basically plug and play. It's got everything ready for you. The whole interface is ready for you. So I'll show it off and shit on a stream this week. I'm pretty excited about it. Did I say hi to all you awesome people in chat?
No, you didn't.
No, you
Oh,
didn't.
what's up, Prophet? What's up, Indie Gamer? What's up, Starbucks? Thanks for money. I love money, especially
Well, no shit. sir.
$2.
Yeah, he'll dance for dollars.
I will.
Oh, and by the way, I have to say this. Prophet said, "Fuck some Mario." I agree, brother.
Yeah.
Let me figure out how to put this Game Boy down.
Well, yeah, I figured.
If Super does any kind of exotic dancing in Canada, whatever you do, do not put toonies and loonies down as G-string. Why is that nobody gets that joke except for
that must be a Canadian thing.
That's a Canadian thing, Jay.
But you're gonna have to explain.
Oh, come on, you
Look,
guys still don't know what a loony and a toonie are? Come on.
No,
I
Michael
guess that's
Jackson.
what you call the money. The money.
I know
over
what
there,
I know what the Looney Tunes are. I grew up with them.
Well, the loony's your currency, isn't it, or is that what they call it?
a dollar coin is a loony, and a $2 coin is a toonie.
Oh, Andy spotted Moonwalker. We'll play Moonwalker after Double Dragon.
Double Dragon.
Michael Jackson's Moonwalker was fucking phenomenal in the arcade back in the day.
It is. Hey, I got RoboCop and the Punisher over there too.
Okay, Super, I'm here in the arcade, and I cannot find you.
I'm upstairs.
But you never set it to you haven't set it to be multiplayer.
Oh, hold on. Let me go downstairs.
Yep, you're just dropping all the balls today.
Sorry. I got excited with all that money coming in.
Money, 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 money.
Thank you, Crazy. He says, Jago, you are loony poony. Whatever the hell that means, but I'm good with it.
At least you're not a pony.
Yeah, no, I'm not a pony. I'm not an
loony pony.
I'm not an ex bot either. No, no shade.
I'm bilingual with games.
We all have our preferred consoles that we gravitate to, which is me. I'm Xbox. I'm a Sega guy. You saw those Twitter posts where I found my missing fucking Sega Dreamcast for freaking.
That was amazing, and the fact that it worked like new.
Oh my god,
yeah,
dude.
And guess what? You better keep that. Just telling you.
No, it ain't going nowhere. I actually almost cried when I really realized it was gone. I had no clue. But oh my god, when I saw it, I was cleaning
Sega
out.
was. I'm still gonna say Sega was so far ahead with that game console. That game console was so much better graphically than every other one that was around.
It was so much better than PS2 at the time, and I still have people to this day tell me the PS2 looked better. No fucking way did it. I used to see them side by side at game or EB Games at the time, and the Sega Genesis was light years above it in game quality.
I posted what I found. I found my Dreamcast in a plastic Walmart bag in the back of one of my parents. My dad's got multiple barns on his property. I found it in the back, buried under all kinds of shit, and the barn is not heated or cooled. So it's got up to 100, got up to like 0 and it's been in there for God knows, probably like 18 years, and it still works. I was blown away. And you saw my reaction on Twitter. I was like, holy shit. Wow.
I found Graphic Guide in the arcade. There he is.
And the games I had that were in that bag, I had more games. I don't know where they ended up, but everything that was in that bag, I put it on Twitter. Put it on a bed, and bam, that's what I got.
Well, I'm just gonna say this.
Yeah. And then I found all my other consoles too. All this shit was buried under a mountain because my mom loves to collect stuff, and my dad has to deal with it. God bless his soul. And he puts it in these, in the barn.
Not hoarder status though, right?
No, not hoarder status. But she likes to collect furniture. She changes out, so when she gets something new, she'll keep it just in case somebody wants it. So it goes in the barn. So it created this huge, one of the barns, this huge, massive, like this stuff that I had to go through. And I found my OG Xbox, my OG PS3, my OG PS2 that I bought in the military. The Dreamcast I bought in the military as well. And so far, all my PlayStation consoles, for some reason, all the controllers are missing. But my Dreamcast and my OG Xbox controllers were there.
They're in the trash because you broke them.
No. But then I plugged up I had to buy a $7 power cord for my OG Xbox because it was missing. Plugged it up. I put it on Twitter. Holy shit, it worked. And then I've been telling you guys about the guy game.
Yes.
I saw the boobies.
God.
Yeah, what? Explain.
That wasn't sealed, right? That wasn't sealed.
What? What do you mean?
It was his own copy of it.
No, that's the copy I bought back in the day, back in 2004.
Okay, so you've already opened it, right? Because if that was sealed, like that thing's worth a shit ton of money.
It's
bro.
still worth a shit ton of money.
I know it is, but I'm just saying, if it was sealed when you pulled it out, I would have been upset with you because I would have been like, dude, you shouldn't have did that. You know what I mean? But
the guy
at least you already opened it.
The guy game is kind of like Girls Gone Wild and a badass like party game, all mixed in one.
Michael's got to save the children.
That's as best as I can explain it.
No,
and then,
I played the guy game. I rented it. Dude, I lived up the street from Blockbuster, and I was a horny 14-year-old. Damn straight. I fucking played the guy game, okay? I played Leisure Suit Larry.
I love Leisure Suit Larry. Is it like Leisure Suit Larry?
Hey, this will blow your mind.
These are real people.
This will actually blow your mind too. I actually have Playboy the video game on my OG Xbox too. If you ever heard of that one.
Oh my god! Yes, I have.
I got it. I put a picture of it on Twitter later.
Do you play as Hugh Hefner?
I don't remember. It was kind of like a Sims-like game, so I bought it. I bought it just because I knew it was going to be a collector's item later down the road. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I got that. I'm buying that. And I think I played it once or twice because it's kind of like a Sims type game, but it had Playboy name attached to it. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be worth money right there. That's gold. But yeah, I got it. I put it on Twitter later. I got it too.
I didn't know Sega made Michael Jackson's Moonwalker.
Fuck yeah, dude! Come on.
I did not know that.
I think that's why it was on the Genesis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't on Nintendo.
Man, this game brings back good memories.
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
it's a good game, man.
Speaking of Sega and Nintendo, did you guys see my shirt? It says Sega does what Nintendo don't.
Oh yeah, I saw that, Jay.
Because Sega does on the front and what Nintendo don't on the back. I actually have one of them.
No, what it should say is Sega does, and on the back, what she don't.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah, you posted it on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually own that shirt.
Nice.
And I sell it on a different site than Redbubble because Redbubble doesn't support double-sided shirts, but Teespring does, and I have a Teespring site too. So
yeah, I hate single-sided T-shirts, Jay. I hate those.
I'm not a big fan of them either.
I'm a firm believer that Sega, the only reason why Sega was ever successful at all is because their marketing campaign was insanely good. You know what I mean? Like, you see the commercial, like, it would show all these, like, great games and be like, Sega! And you'd always, like, have it in your head, like, Sega! You know what I mean?
It's the same as PlayStation.
Not lately,
though. It's marketing.
That's the thing.
Their marketing campaign was insane. They had to be. You know what I'm saying? They wanted. I mean, they had to be. They didn't have to be. They wanted to be different from Nintendo, and then that's one of the problems I still have with Nintendo today. Because what's my saying? I grew up with Nintendo, but Nintendo didn't grow up with me. So I'm like, fuck Nintendo. Sega understood that I was growing up, and I didn't want to keep playing Mario. I love Mario, but I didn't want to keep playing Mario. Say the fucking Princess Peach. She's in another fucking castle bullshit. I'm sorry.
Hey, I said the same thing, and then I got a Switch and played.
Well, you say lots of things, Super. So I can
that is true. Zelda Breath of the Wild is my favorite game.
He says a lot of things without thought. He just says them.
That is true.
No, man, but I mean, Sega they were in your face in the '90s. They were in. I mean,
Whoa, hold on. Crazy Gamer says Chloe's on her knees.
What?
What's going on over there?
This
Crazy
is a family show.
I got a dirty. Yeah, we were talking.
Family. Whoa.
Yeah, we can't have that kind of talking on this podcast.
We were talking about the guy game Saturday. Me and we were playing the guy game. We were talking about that while we were playing Call of Duty. The guy game would not come out now. Dirty's way. You said it Saturday. When it come out nowadays, people would be offended. Fuck yeah, dude. God. Oh my God. You would never get that on any console, but at least Microsoft was brave enough to put it on theirs.
They had the guts. Yeah.
Oh, of course, you have games like Shower with Daddy that Supersonic loves.
Yeah. Thanks, Fork Boy, for sending me that.
Well, that's fucking PC. I mean, come on.
Hey, where do you think Leisure Suit Larry came from? It's those
But PC
Sierra
supposed
games.
to be politically correct. What are you talking about?
Bullshit.
Where do you think Crisis came from? Ooh.
Yeah.
Nah, a lot of good games on PC. Just, yeah, a lot of weird ones, too.
Definitely a lot of weird ones.
No, I actually got back to both of my Lancers. I put that on Twitter. And I actually got my metal, not plastic one you get from GameStop, my metal Halo Energy Sword, too. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I couldn't believe it wasn't bent.
Can you actually sharpen it?
You can. No, you can. Actually, you can.
That's cool.
Dude, it's metal. I'll put it on Twitter by itself. No, it's actually metal, dude. Just like that, just like the one you use in Halo. It looks the same way, but it's made out of metal.
That's cool.
The only thing that pissed me off was I had actually Kratos' Chaos blades on it was made out of metal too, like same, like the real size of Kratos' Chaos blade, one of them, and I couldn't find that. I don't know where it's at. But all metal too. I got it from the same place back in the day. I don't remember where.
Damn, Diego, you save everything. You take off to your mother.
We never had cool shit like that in Canada. Like, we had EB Games, but they never sold cool shit like that.
Jay, I'm just different. I always dude, I found back in the day, say like 6-7 years ago, I went looking because I love Bruce Lee, and I've told you guys that. I actually was going to buy a life-size statue of Bruce Lee.
They got a cool new Bruce Lee toy, actually, or action figure.
Well, I'm not a pop collector because they're bobbleheads or whatever they are. I don't like those. I don't like tiny figures. I like realistic looking, figures. Like the bigger they are, the better. That's why I love that $100 Pacific Rim statue of Gypsy Danger. Lights up. He's like 21 inches tall. I like stuff like that. If I'm gonna spend my money on something collectible, it's gonna be like super badass. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Hold on. Crazy Gamer is having a wedding Sunday. So who is on? Were you on your knees, proposing, or what is this? Congratulations! Fireworks.
We don't know. We don't know.
I don't have no clue.
What that just meant. Is he going to a wedding or are you having a wedding?
Oh, I thought you were getting married. Okay, false alarm.
So, Super, I have a question for you. So, you're playing the arcade machine, you're playing the VR, the virtual arcade, and you're not getting the choppiness that I got when I was playing this.
No, he's not.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to test it. I think maybe you had too much stuff running. Like, one thing I do before I stream that I've been doing lately and it's been helping is I just reset my PC.
I'll have to remember to do that next time.
Jay, you remember how I was watching you on my phone and it kept freezing and I'd have to back out and go back? Yeah. I've never seen that with anybody else until last night. No, wait a minute. Listen, till last night or night before last, I was watching Retro Ralph because he's big into retro stuff, dude. And he was doing a live stream about the arcade one-up stuff, and I was getting the same thing from him. It would freeze. I had to back out. I don't understand.
It apparently it's the YouTube app. That's what I heard. It's the YouTube app.
No, but I can watch other people live streaming, and it doesn't do that.
Yeah, so there's people that were saying that in the chat too, that they could go to other channels and
they could go to Mixer and Twitch and it was fine, but
no, it's YouTube too.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't understand. Maybe it's something with your Wi-Fi. I don't know. But you and Retro Ralph the same thing.
I've got super fast Wi-Fi, I got 500 up and 500 down. I've got a decent PC. Like this is it's an i7 with 32 gigs of RAM, and I'm running an RX 480.
Well, it didn't always used to be that way either, Jay. I used to be able to watch you do live streams. It was no problem.
Yeah,
I don't
know
understand
what's
it.
going on. Yeah, there is totally something going on. Not sure what it is.
Yours was the only one I ran into until I watched his live stream the other night, and I was like, "Holy shit, it's doing the same thing Jace does. What is it with this?" So I quit watching because it got on my nerves. I was like, it was like honestly like 12 seconds, and it would freeze again. Then I had to back out, and then go back to his channel, and it would play for 12 seconds. And I kept having to do that. I was like, "Nah, I ain't watching it anymore."
Yeah, it's messed up. Totally
I don't know what it is.
Well, I mean,
Booth Babes assemble.
Next week I won't be running this. Next week I'm going to be playing some Switch again. Over Christmas, I bought a bunch of retro games that were on sale for like $2 and $3. So I've got like 6 or 7 old arcade retro games that I'm going to play next week. So look forward to that. But usually when I'm doing those types of games, when I'm streaming straight from a console, I don't usually have a problem. It seems to be when I'm streaming games from the PC over Steam that's having the issues.
That's I know someone who can fix that. Review Tech USA, what can you fix the solution?
Oh my god!
Let's see.
If he tells me to put the cucumber up my ass, I'm not doing it.
We're doing a video call. Oh, we caught him busy. He's with us cucumber again.
Oh my god.
Review Tech USA.
In the background.
Stop it, there's girls on the screen. Review Tech.
Yeah, I love Indy. Yeah!
Yeah, I know.
Super. Hey, you might want to show everybody who's a big fan of Retro Renegades our new logo. Go on to Twitter and save the logo I sent you. Show everybody what our new logo is going to be. It's like very innovative. It took me at least 6 hours to create it.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So here's the story. I had a deadline. I wanted to get this graphic done, but I got really busy I got really busy buying little girls' panties out of vending machines in Japan.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
And crossed the line.
No, this is a real thing. This is a real thing.
Going on?
You can buy little girls' panties in vending machines in Japan. So what I'm assuming, I made the joke.
Where's this
on
going,
Twitter.
Jay?
I made the joke on Twitter about how if I was Sony's graphic designer, and he had his deadline to get the logo ready for the PS5, but instead he spent all of his time downloading or buying panties out of vending machines. That's why he didn't make his deadline, and that's why the PS5 logo looks the way it does.
Oh,
Jay, what kind of beer are you drinking?
It's true. There are vending machines in Japan that have these things.
Oh, they do. They do. Did you see how I flipped it? You see how I flipped it around?
Yeah.
I can't save pictures on Twitter for some reason. I try to pull it up, but I can't. Here, let me see if I can just do a display capture. Let's see. Y'all can talk while I'm looking.
Oh, we can't.
We're waiting on you. We want you to entertain us right now.
But Starbucks United says, yeah, he thinks the Japanese vending machine thing.
Gee, for the love of God.
Gee!
It's Christina Price. Jesus Christ.
Well, see, I grew up in the 70s when Starbuck was a man.
I don't
understand. In the 70s, he was a man, and then he didn't become a girl until the 2000s.
I don't know I don't know what the character you're talking about is.
Battlestar Galactica.
Battlestar Galactica.
I watched Battlestar Galactica, but not all of it. So. I was
amazing! When they did that series in the 2000s, it was amazing.
Oh, that was awesome.
I met Katie Sackhoff a few years ago.
I'm talking about the original Battlestar. I never watched the new one.
Oh, but the new one's
I'll watch the old one
1,000 times better.
Well, I liked it. I mean, I had some issues with it personally, but especially that last season. I don't know.
Oh, when they were trying to find Earth?
Yeah, it got kind of
Yeah.
weird the last like 1 or 2 seasons because they were like, they were told to end the show and then they had to quickly wrap it up. So
Yeah.
If you want to see Katie Sackhoff, she's sexy as hell, and she's in that show called Longmire. Oh my God, she's hot.
Wait a
and-
second. My mother watches that show.
She's in that every season, and she's in, I think it is Chronicles of Riddick
Yes.
with Vin Diesel.
Those are movies.
yes,
Yep,
yes.
she does. But Bo, if you like Katie Sackhoff, you like say kind of a like a new age western almost, but it's I don't know how to explain it. But if
You guys
just
see it?
watch Longmire. Watch Longmire is good. She's in it.
Yeah, my mother watched that.
Here's
show
her
as well.
logo, Jay.
There we go. That's the new Retro Renegades logo, and I took me 6 hours to create it.
No, it doesn't. He said Longmire sucks. No, it doesn't. Crazy. It's a good show.
Yeah, just flip it around and it's fuck face.
I did.
There we
I
go.
did. I did. I said it. I said it meant French fries, but whatever.
French fries. That's too PG for us.
You see, you got that PC now, so you're like, VC, let's be PC. French fries.
I didn't even take a fuck face, but
You
that would've
forgot.
worked, too.
You forgot who you're talking to. You're talking to all of us. So there's no. First thing I thought, I was like, fuck face.
Well, no. The first thing I actually thought of was Dad going, for fuck's sake. But I was like, that's too many F's.
Doesn't he call people fuckface?
Yeah, he does. He does.
And Fanny.
No, I'm a fan of Yellowstone.
Formal for Super, it'll be formal Fanny.
I'm a fan of Yellowstone. I wish Creeper was here. He watched it. He loved it. So, watching Longmire wasn't a stretch for me. It was good, dude.
Did
Really
you
was.
say Silly Santa, Jacob?
No,
Nobody said that.
Nobody said that.
Nobody said that. Christmas is over. That bitch should be back in his hole right now.
Nope. He's off.
Actually, we should talk about how Daz couldn't do the Daz cast the other night. I don't know what the fuck happened.
So what was up with that?
Hey,
Technical
let's
difficulties?
play the silly Santa
Yeah,
game.
something about, I don't know, something
you
with the
find what
settings. I mean,
Santa
he did a
forgot?
test stream by himself and everything was
Here
fine.
we
And
go.
then just shit wasn't fucking
Oh no,
working.
silly
It was either
Santa.
buffering or when it wasn't buffering,
Silly
it was
Santa.
silent.
Oh
And
no,
I understand when it
silly
buffers,
Santa,
it might have
what
some
did he
serious
forget?
latency, but there was absolutely no sound whatsoever, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what's going on, bro.
I watched it. I watched it. I wasn't home. I watched it, and it was all it was for me was buffering.
Silly Santa. Oh
That's
no,
it.
Pretty much what it was. And
Santa,
then
what
after
did
it,
he forget?
just kind of just hung out.
we could blame it on Trump. We'll just blame it on Trump. There you go.
Yeah, everyone blaming everything else.
I blame it on Dad's fucking with his PC too much.
That's probably what it was. It's just a matter of what the settings are at.
Well, he did the stream the day before, and it was fine.
Yeah, and it was fine, but
Yeah.
then all of a sudden it just went to
Yeah,
shit.
I agree, Super. Dirty J is right. Christmas is fucking over.
Yes,
Okay.
Dirty J.
All right, we gotta pay all the bills.
Bro,
back.
friggin' bro.
All the- yeah,
Biggest pony I
exactly.
know, Dirty J.
Dirty pony.
There, Jay's like, this stream has replay value.
Yeah.
Andy
For
just said,
scientific studies.
Andy just said the same thing. Yeah, it's got to be the settings because he worked the day before with his test stream. He was bitching about. He was worried about what was it? He put it in the Retro Renegades DM. His output is what was he worried about?
Well, it was set at something weird like 11:52, and he had
Yeah.
something like that. And because I asked him, so let's see what my settings were. Okay, well, what's your output? 'Cause mine, I just have mine set at 720, and that's what my video shows being. And so I just asked him what it was, and he said, oh, he looked at that day of the show, and then he posted something about it being 11:52. I don't know, without exactly seeing exactly what all his settings are set at, and compare them to somebody else that's not having the problem. I don't know.
Did you read what Dirty J just said to you?
I'm reading it now. Oh, it does. That's the gun right there, Dirty.
Sorry, I'll talk in the microphone. Is that better?
Yeah, it usually helps to hear.
Hey, Super, you got Arcadius in the chat. He said, "What happened, brother? I don't remember this. I remember you playing Project Spark and showing videos about it. What's this? He must be new to Retro Renegades."
Well, I'm gonna be playing Dreams as soon as PlayStation upgrades their dildo sticks.
This is Retro Renegades, Arcadius. Welcome to the chat.
This is the unpodcast.
This is the unpodcast.
We don't give a shit. We just say what the hell.
Oh, he said. Wait, what music?
You got music playing.
I do.
Usually Slipper's the one that brings up topics, which is hilarious.
Yeah, you got that intro music or whatever playing.
Sorry, Booth Babe music. Hey, this guy's kicking my ass.
There, it's gone.
Super is like really enveloped in these games right now because usually he's like, okay, what about this? Okay, what about that? Okay.
Actually, he's been playing some really good games this evening.
Oh, guess what? Guess what I've been playing? Invader. Have you played Monster Boy: The Cursed Kingdom?
No, I don't think so.
That shit makes Cuphead look like easy cheesy cake.
Oh
cake
yeah,
walk.
actually, I think I've seen it. Yeah.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
I think it's easier than Cuphead.
I don't. The game's hard. It's so
game
good
is
though.
hard,
It's
but it's
very
so
well
good.
done.
It's so good, but it's hard.
If you play any of the Wonder Boy games,
They like them hard.
Wait, I haven't bitched about anything, you motherfuckers.
We don't like our games flaccid.
We remember your naughty stick, Super.
I do have a naughty stick. Bigger than
Did you
a
ever
baby's
finish
arm.
talking about the naughty stick?
Oh yeah, so it's just a plug and play thing with 7,000 games. You stick it in your PlayStation Classic.
You stick it where?
See,
Where
why
you
does he
stick it?
pause? Why does he pause? And stick it in.
Stick it in.
And then he calls it a PlayStation.
He's waiting for Jago.
I was coming. Oh, sorry, that's 32.
Fucking pervs.
Let's get that end dust going. Let's make sure it's clean.
Oh shit! So you got a stick that you stick in a hole that you don't have to spit on first, and it plays 7,000 games.
7,000 games.
And you stick it in the. You
What's
stick
Does
it
the
in
hole
the.
have to be dark, preferably moist?
What's weird is they, preferably. What's weird is they sell
We're
it
not
on.
talking about we're not talking about like a phenomenon like the black hole. Like we're talking about it's naughty stick. That's what.
Holy fuck! I can tell when y'all fucking got too drunk. It's like a 10-minute span. You guys are normal, then y'all are fucking
Also,
wasting.
just fucking turn on you.
Jesus.
No, it's
changed the subject, so we're gonna keep going with it.
It's been a while since we had Retro Renegades, bro. So we were about to
It's been
explode.
2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks, exactly.
Is it celebration time?
We've been building up. Our balls are really like low to the ground right now.
Fuck. Shit.
You guys got me killed. I'm going to a different game.
Don't blame it on us.
I don't even see you get killed yet.
I'm playing RoboCop.
For us, it's delayed, so it doesn't. It's not our fault.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just
Have you-
seeing.
have you ever
Booth
tried
babes
to-
playing?
Sorry, Super, have you ever tried setting your stream to ultra low latency just to see what that would do?
No, I don't fuck with that.
He has to have the dirty sticks, not the clean ones.
I'm lucky it even streams.
I'm just focusing on the velvet shaking right now.
On what?
I'm looking at the girl in the white skirt
Yeah.
over there by
Oh,
this.
yeah.
We're looking at the booth babes.
Booth babes.
The eye candy that's on the screen.
I can add more.
Supersonic
do.
Station, Super Pony Station is blocking the girl in the white. Yeah.
No, just my tail.
Speaking of
Yeah.
dirty blondes,
Yeah,
He's a
dirty
deer.
blonde.
Remember that. He's a deer.
Super.
Oh, I thought that was me playing. I thought I was doing good.
No, you
need
when
to,
it says
yeah.
press player
One player
button, it means you're not playing.
Drop them.
Yeah, you gotta add some quarters to that bit, Super. Come on.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
That was honestly 1987 Data East RoboCop is still one of my favorite arcade games to this day.
Isn't that what I'm
it.
playing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I love this game, dude. Actually had Peter Weller voicing RoboCop in it too.
Oh, he actually voiced it. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law.
Or did they just like sample his voice from the movie?
They may have sampled it, but either way, it was Peter Weller.
Yeah.
I remember that being a motherfucker, being hard as shit. I don't think I ever beat it in the arcade, but it got hard as a motherfucker back.
That's the best part of playing virtual arcades. You have as many quarters as you want.
Emulation.
And then he gives up.
You know, there was a RoboCop 2 to this, and I've never played it, never seen it in an arcade. Yeah,
I didn't know
yeah,
that.
yeah. There's a RoboCop 2, and I'm not sure if it was in the arcade, but there was a RoboCop 2 like sequel to this, and I've never seen it anywhere.
Was there a RoboCop 2 movie?
Yeah,
there was three of them.
Two
yeah,
and three.
but the third one was a remake.
No.
No.
RoboCop 1 and 2 was with Peter Weller, and then RoboCop 3 was with a totally different actor. I don't remember his name.
I thought RoboCop 2, and now that I'm thinking about it, I think didn't RoboCop 2 have a different actor?
No. Peter Weller was the same actor. I can tell you this. I love RoboCop. RoboCop 3 was with a different actor, but it was the one with the cheesy ass fucking samurais, and he could fly with a jetpack.
Jay,
that was
come
from the 80s as
upstairs
well?
and serve me a beer. Graphic guide.
Well, the first RoboCop was what, 1984? The second one was like 85, somewhere around there.
I'm not in the arcade anymore, Super. Sorry.
Oh,
No.
Oh, this is true.
No. I'm way off. When was the first RoboCop? I can't think right now.
I'll go online right now and find out.
I'm not sure. I can't remember. And then the sequel was with Peter Weller, and then the third one was with
No, the first RoboCop was 87.
87, and then like the second one was like 89 or 90, and then I think the third one was like 91 or 92, and it wasn't with Peter Weller. Different, and it was the cheesiest. It was the only one I really felt that was like super cheesy, because 2 is where Peter Weller he fights that drug addict that gets turned into the RoboCop 2 program.
Right, I remember all the drugs.
Yeah, all the drugs, and they kept him at bay and listen to their commands because they had to feed him drugs. They didn't pick a good guy. They picked a drug addict.
Jay, come play Time Crisis with me. That shooting game.
You can't play two. You can't play.
Yeah,
together.
we played this together.
But still, the best one in my opinion was the very first RoboCop with Ed 209. Did you saw Ed 209? And you seen that guy get blown away in the boardroom because Ed 209 voice commands wouldn't work. Like, don't touch him! Don't touch him! He didn't hear him! Like, who would do that? I mean, it's classic.
Okay, I'm going. So you want me to go back in the arcade?
Yeah. Then come upstairs and come to Time Crisis.
If you keep telling me to come, there's going to be a problem.
Whoa.
Yeah, I remember the last time you guys were in this place. It was kind of wishy-washy what was going on.
It was a shit show.
There's dirty blondes up here.
Sonny's shit show because he didn't wash his ass.
Wow. Oh, no, you didn't.
No, I can talk about movies that I actually watched. Growing up watching. I'm telling you. First Predator, fucking golden to this day. Predator 2 with Danny Glover, not so much.
What is that? What is that Predator game?
It was okay.
That's coming out on PlayStation.
That's that multiplayer game.
Yeah, made by the Friday the 13th developer.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Trash. It looked trash when I watched it.
I'm telling you right now, if they made a Predator game based on the first Predator movie and didn't fuck it over and just like followed the whole damn movie and actually made it look like, say, got the likeness for Arnold Schwarzenegger and just followed the whole damn movie, made it a phenomenal game, I would buy that day one. But the music and everything, where they're in the helicopter listening to Little Richard, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's his name spits on his boots, and Jesse Bonaventura goes, "That's a nasty habit you got right there."
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
we can play Time Crisis together.
Yeah, we played it last time.
You sure it wasn't the
There's only
zombie
one
game?
gun.
It's only one gun. There's only one naughty stick.
Hmm. I'm hearing interesting things about the new Terminator game. Apparently, it's not half bad.
Yeah.
Terminator
what was that?
Resistance.
I saw a review today.
Yes, that's
from,
it. That's
what the hell was his name? Not Indie Gamer.
No, I know who you're talking about. Jamie, right?
Yeah, Jamie Moran.
Jamie Moran, yeah.
So he did one today, and I watched it. He said that the only thing negative he could say about it was that the graphics looked a little bit oldish. But he said
I watched it. He said the beginning of the generation.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
But he said other than that, the game is really good. So I'm willing to look at it.
I've been listening to the
You're
soundtrack.
gonna take a little peek.
No, I listened to the soundtrack before I came on, or at least a bit of it, and it's guys, if you like game soundtracks and you're a Terminator fan, I highly suggest listening to it. It's really well done. I'm actually really wanting to check out this game.
You know what? It sucks for them. I mean, if they made, because like Jamie usually is pretty correct on what he says about games. You know what I'm saying? So what the problem is that Dark Fate sucks so bad for Terminator lore and people's opinions that, it just turns everybody off. Because like nobody's saying anything, but that movie flopped hard.
Did you guys watch? Did you guys watch Solid? Solid Rev. You watch his review. He actually, and he's harsh on games. I've been following him for years on YouTube, and he just speaks. That's why I like Solid Rev. He will put it out there, and he don't give two flying fucks. And he actually liked the game. I could not believe that out of Solid Rev. He actually liked the game. I was like, holy shit. He's like, it's not a bad, because we haven't had any really good Terminator games since the old OG Xbox. I mean, they may not have been good to you guys, but we had some good ones to me. And he actually said it wasn't bad, and I was impressed. So I'm gonna pick it up. I don't know what is it? Is it a $60 game?
I'm gonna wait until it's on Game Pass.
I'm not sure, to be honest, but
that won't come to Game Pass. That one won't.
Why not? Why not though?
I don't think it will. Honestly, I don't.
And Microsoft says, "Hey, we'll pay you $1 million."
They may. They may. I mean, if they do, good bonus for me, right? Game Pass is shit.
Don't get them triggered. Don't get them triggered. I didn't say the shit. Don't get them triggered.
Not the shit.
I just have a feeling that one won't come. But I mean, either way, I might not buy it right because it came out December or November. It's been out for a little while now. I'm going to get it because I used to love the RoboCop versus Terminator games or Terminator games we used to get back in the day. We don't get those anymore because it's not a thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not popular.
I was saying the other day, what I want to see made is a John Wick game. I think
that'd be really cool.
Freaking
That would be
awesome.
cool.
Don't even get me started with Keanu Reeves. We need some more Matrix games. Fucking A. Come on, man.
No, John Wick, dude. Like you have those if they all right. Imagine John Wick with like finishers, in that that time lapse span. You go and hit him with a finisher. You know what I mean? And then you go to the next one, you hit him with a finisher. After fighting them or whatever. I mean, I don't know, because I've watched all the John Wicks. I feel like that would be a really cool game. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? You have the hepatic feedback and you feel the hit when you hit them, and kill them.
Let's be honest. Neo, Keanu Reeves has done some really great characters. Neo and John Wick would make really good video game characters.
Well, Neo's already been in a dozen games, hasn't he?
Yeah, but and Matrix is not. No, Matrix. You can't unless you come out with a new movie and it's good. No, I don't. Doesn't have to be great.
What did I just hear? Unless you come up with a new movie that's good.
It's good. I was like,
the Matrix movies weren't good.
Oh my God! Come on!
Oh God! Oh yeah. The first one was great in my opinion.
The second
and
one
then
was
the
decent.
second one was
Second one
third
was
one
decent.
sucked.
and the third one sucked. Okay.
Yeah,
The third one's always suck.
I didn't actually. Yes, the third one was probably the worst one. But as a Matrix fan, I wasn't really totally disappointed because at the end of the day, it was the end of all
That's
three
right.
movies, and it did at the end. It did not disappoint me. So I
when
can't say
when Matrix came out, the best scenario that I had in gaming was when Conquer went in as freaking Neo, and it was the greatest thing I ever played. Like, that's why I always want Conquer's Bad. They parodied so many things in that game, and it was just amazing.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine what they would do with a Matrix game now? Because the original Neo, the Matrix game was the PS1 era, PS2 era, somewhere around there. Come on, man. And I know, trust me, I am right there with you with John Wick. But if you look at both of them,
You gotta
Neo,
go with what's relevant. That's what I'm saying.
I
Like, that's
know
what they're
what's
gonna do.
popular, blah blah blah.
I mean, a lot of some of these kids haven't even seen The Matrix. The
Well,
Matrix is
fucking
a great movie.
introduce it to them.
I'm gonna make you guys. I'm gonna make you guys in a happier mood and play Santa Claus.
No.
Hey,
No,
let's
dude,
play
we're-
the silly Santa
You're
game.
freaking 12
find
months
what
away.
Santa
What are you
forgot?
doing?
Santa's
done.
watching.
Go.
No, I'm just saying.
Watching your fanny, bro.
I'm just saying that like the Matrix, I guess the Matrix or John Wick could be super huge now. Okay, Crispy, I agree with you. Nobody knows who Neo is if you were born after 1999. All right, got it. Got it. But they could be a super huge video game series like the Matrix and John Wick, and because John Wick's popular now. But you could get like, I really think it would be popular with what they can do with video games now compared to what they could do back then when like the original Matrix game was released. They want new IPs.
You know what I'll say to you? The only reason why John Wick would be more relevant and more, in the heads of people is because John Wick 3 was a really good movie.
All of
It really was.
The first one was good. The second one was eh. I haven't seen the third one, so I can't comment on it.
Oh, well, you are missing out, dude, because it brings that slight bit of humor that Keanu Reeves can do, even though he's always serious all the time. You know what I mean? And it also brings like the humor of the people around him.
Oh,
and
you
how they want-
saying the third one doesn't break the tradition of the third one sucking?
If someone tips me, I'll stop
it's a
Santa
real-
Claus.
In my opinion, it's a really good movie. I've seen them all, and that one, I'm like, I want to see a fourth. You know what I mean? So
Well, for me, watching all the Matrix movies back in the day, I wanted to see a fourth too. So you see
no,
my
I
dilemma.
didn't. No, Revolutions, no way. No.
Yes, no, I did because
Nope.
I was such a fan of Neo and the Matrix. There was that the Wachowski brothers. The Wachowski brothers were they did an amazing job with the
You
Matrix.
did. Did you guys play the Path of Neo on Xbox?
I played the Path of Neo, but I didn't like it.
I liked it, and I played it right to the end.
The game, that was the only game. Yeah, dude, I loved it. I loved it because I was a fan of the character, and I knew there was some things about the game that didn't jive with me, but I was such a fan of the movies and the character. I didn't care. I loved it, dude. And that's one thing people don't understand on Twitter with games. You can be a fan of a game and talk about it, and people will show you and be like, "It sucks." Well, that sucks to you, motherfucker. Back the fuck up.
Just because
The way you
say
talk
it
about Death
sucks.
Stranding.
I haven't played Death Stranding.
I played
did,
it.
actually.
I
A lot of
played it
people
too.
don't think I have actually played it, and it's the most boring game I've ever played in my life.
like
Don't get
Mass
me wrong. The visuals, everything else were amazing, but it as far as actual game, it's the worst game I've ever played.
like the same thing I'll say about Mass Effect. The first game bored the snot out of me because I felt like I was preparing for an SAT test. Like I didn't read all this bullshit in game. I'm like, nope. Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm not down with that. But it's a beloved game.
I don't normally give a shit about what people say about games. I'll go out, like I don't look at reviews. I'll go buy a game if I want to play it.
Me too.
But I've seen more negative reviews about Death Stranding than I have positive. But what's so surprising is the positive reviews I've been seeing are like beyond positive.
Crazy just said Death Stranding sucks. I played it for 2 hours, traded it in.
Everyone
Noof did.
says.
Noof did.
Go ahead.
Noof did too. No, I'm just saying Noof. He bought it and played it for I think he said like 10 hours or something. And he traded it in.
Look, and I get what like even Salty is like clamoring about the game, and I want to say something, but I don't, because I've seen multiple people do this. Like, if you like that seriously slow-paced game that has a ton of cinematics and just this like clamor about the story that could get you gripped. I mean, the story isn't horrible, but the thing is that this traversing involves nothing, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, it involves you go from point A to point B, and that's it. And if you're that simplistic, that's cool. I'm fine with that.
It's not just that. Like,
no, it is. It is. I played the damn game, Super. I finally played it because people were like, "Oh, you didn't play the game." Well, guess what? I played the damn game. I played it for 5 hours, and I couldn't sit there and wrap my head around why I'm fucking walking from point A to point B when you have all this futuristic shit around me, and I'm still walking point A to point B. And if I find a vehicle or something, the thing rides like I'm fucking driving through the Sahara Desert on top of like being on mountains at the same time. And it's just ridiculous. I mean, the whole game was ridiculous to me. Okay.
How much time did you put into it?
I said 5 hours.
You don't even get a vehicle.
No, 5 hours of gameplay. I'm not talking about all the BS that's involved before it. Okay, because there's what, an hour and a half of cutscenes before you play the game. I mean, dude, make a movie, bro. I would be interested.
I'm giving it another chance. I didn't like it first either, but it's kind of
see, there you go. Now, because I disagree with you, you give it another chance. Go ahead and do it.
I was gonna say that because a lot of other people are saying you gotta put 10 hours into it.
I don't want to put 10 hours.
Oh, I know, and you shouldn't have to do that, but I want to see what happens.
I actually watched a review today. Was it today or yesterday? Solid Rev again, and I don't watch his videos every day. I don't jump on and watch anybody's videos every day on YouTube because I do other things. I'm just putting that out there. But Solid Rev again, it just popped up in my feed because I've been following him so long. He actually did a video too about Death Stranding. He ragged that game to death, and he actually played it. And he said the same thing the Super just said. He said, you need to play it for 10 hours. But after that, he made almost like an 18-minute video. He's like, I almost quit. And it's 10 hours in, he's like, I almost quit. He said, but it actually, he was talking about, he's like, ragged on the bouncing thing and all this. And he's like, he actually, at the end of the video, he said it was game of the year for him. Whether he was bullshitting, I don't know. But he said the bouncing thing wasn't bad. He said once he's like you connecting to people with delivering packages. He's like, I understand it now. I played it.
Oh, I understand it. I have to understand things.
And then he said, this is Solid Rev. You don't understand. You don't know who Solid Rev is. Solid Rev is. You go watch him. He actually said, whether he was trolling, he didn't say he was. He actually said that the soundtrack was phenomenal. I don't know.
The music is freaking awesome.
All right. I've listened to the music and I don't like it. So maybe that's
what I said. I don't know. I don't know if he was trolling, but he said he trolled the shit out of it and hadn't played it, so he gave it a chance. And he's like, he was,
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say that like I wasn't skeptical. I've watched people play it. You know what I mean? But then I went and played it myself, and I felt the same way that I did when I watched people play it. Now, granted, yes, I didn't put 10 hours into it, and I understand that. I truly do. But you shouldn't have to sit there as a game and say you have to put 10 hours to it to be fun. Okay?
No. He said he put 43 hours into it and beat it, which I thought that was kind of low myself because I've seen on Twitter about how many hours they put into it. But he said he beat it in 43 hours, and
I'm going to be honest with you. It's exactly what it was when we said it was, even though Kojima tried to, throw shade around. It's a freaking walking simulator. Okay? It is.
Well, that's what it
All
looks like. That's why I didn't buy it.
Well, it is. It is. I'm telling you, it is.
It's
It's
just a different type of game.
And I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. But when people tell me that, you should actually play 10 hours and this and that, it's fun after that. Okay,
Well,
it's fun after that.
That's the same thing they said about Days Gone too, and I had fun with Days Gone the whole goddamn time.
I would have more fun with Days Gone because I know that there's engagement, whether it be a CPU or a person. You know what I'm saying?
For me, Days Gone wasn't boring, but a lot of people are like, you got to play 8, 10 hours before it gets good. It wasn't from start to finish with Days Gone. I wasn't bored to death at all. I don't know what these people were talking about. Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
No, because you got
I
2
might
hours
hate it,
in.
but I'm gonna give it another chance.
I mean, we understand when you get like 2 hours in and you haven't gotten like the weapons or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, we all
whatever
understand.
the hell it is involved in that game, you haven't gotten what you need to get to make it really fun, and that's the way I look at gaming in general. Like, even like I was pissed at like Gears. I was pissed at like fucking Halo many times because you don't get everything you want that would truly make it fun. But it's like, we'll say if you actually play it, it's like 2 to 3 hours in. So the story can still engage you, but at the same time, you still get that satisfaction at the end of it. You know what I mean? And when the story engaged me in Death Stranding, and then I didn't get the satisfaction after 5 hours, I said, screw it. I'm not playing it for another 5 hours to get the satisfaction. I'm sorry. It's just not worth it to me.
You don't get no satisfaction.
The game is just not
that's more
meant
fun
for
to
you,
me.
Crispy. But some people do like it.
It wasn't meant for you, but you're gonna try it again. So go ahead, play 10 hours, enjoy the game, Super. That's what I'm saying.
Not saying I'm gonna enjoy it, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
So then you just proved my point.
What was your point?
I know you're too high. It's okay.
No, actually, I'm not.
Not high enough?
Maybe. That's a possibility.
He's playing a game right now. That's what he's doing.
I'm being the Punisher. I'm focusing on killing shit.
You the Punisher.
Speaking of Punisher,
Is that what you call it, huh?
He's got his naughty stick in his hand.
Speaking of punishing,
He's the
ready?
Punisher.
The Punisher.
What's up, Fastback?
Ready?
Ready.
Yeah.
Don't everyone talk at once.
Yeah, no shit. Beer.
Yeah, I don't
Good
care
old
if I
beer.
get drunk tonight because I'm probably gonna have a snow day tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
I don't think
big
you were
old
here.
snow day.
I don't think you were here earlier, Invader. But I was telling our American friends how much snow we were getting.
Maybe
So,
you guys.
Us Canadians are getting about 30 centimeters.
I tip my hat to Canada. At least they're trying to freaking help Australia, for the love of God.
Oh my God, that's such a shame. The poor animals.
I know.
Like, I feel bad for
Yeah.
the people, but billions of animals.
Yeah.
Dude,
Did you see how many
cried
Australians they caught?
I cried
Man.
more this week than anything because I just like I have 2 cats. Like they are like, one of them passes away, I'm gonna be
Listen,
calling
I'm
out
the
of
same
work.
with my dogs. And I know it's eventual. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But when either of my dogs pass away, I'm gonna be a basket case.
Yeah, exactly. And when I
too.
saw like that koala and shit, I lost my mind because, and unfortunately, like if anybody's seen that one, that koala actually passed. But these people that are helping them, like America has not gotten involved in this, and that's ridiculous. I mean, this is like, what did they say? 100 million acres have burned already.
Yeah.
I mean, this is an entire continent that's about to burn.
This just in, Iran attacked one of our army bases in Iraq like an hour ago. My wife just told me that.
Yeah, it was about an hour ago. I saw that too.
Yeah. I've been keeping an eye on that.
That's actually that's something I actually want to talk to you guys about because I'm Canadian. I'm not part of this. I've never been in the military except I was an air cadet when I was in junior high. That's totally different. But my question is, yeah, like right now, I've been hearing a lot of people being deployed. So what is the feeling going on right now in the States?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't agree with any of it right now, and I don't agree with it on both sides because this dude was clearly a terrorist. I'm not gonna sit here and
no, he was a terrorist. The guy that died, the guy the United States killed, he needed to be killed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he did. And but at the same time, our focus is on the wrong thing. I mean, when you have that much, like, let's say an entire state of California burned, I think somebody would come to our aid. I'm just saying.
Well,
yeah, of course.
My thing would be is if somebody is like, if you got somebody like launching rockets at you or something, it's hard to ignore that.
Exactly.
Yeah, but Iran doesn't really have much other than that. They
I
really
understand, but they're still provocating. They killed like
they've done
lots
that
of
for
people.
years.
They've done plenty of shit.
They've done themselves.
They've done plenty of shit in the name of religion, and all this bullshit.
And the problem is we get mixed up in the goings on of the Middle East that's been going on for thousands of years.
Yes.
This is nothing new. The killing is.
But would you agree? Would you agree, Corpse? But if we don't get into it, it could get worse. And it would spill over here. So the United States feels like they kind of have to, right? Kind of step in and be the big brother. That's what they feel. Yeah.
But the thing is, we're not the world police, and we should.
Exactly. And you know what? The worst part about it is, the United States military, whether you volunteered or not, you get mixed up in it and sent there. There's nothing you can do.
So back to video games. Sorry, I hate political stuff.
I don't blame you.
I do too. That's why I don't talk about it. But I feel for the guys,
I'm just saying, like, our focus right now is on the wrong thing. Yeah, I'm saying.
I'm gonna put it this way. I was in the military, and I'm gonna leave it here. I was in the military. The military gets our military and lots of other world's militaries get caught up in being politically fucking correct and trying to be like Corpse said, and me and Corpse were talking about this, being the world's fucking police. How about we fix the problems here first before we fucking go try to fix somebody else's goddamn problems before ours? How about that?
Yeah, that's what we need to be doing.
I understand that, but I don't want a whole continent to fucking burn, dude.
I ain't talking about Australia. Australia's cool. I'm
talking about.
I'm talking about that crazy ass part of the country over there where they kill people for religious reasons, which is the dumbest shit.
That sounds like a Megadeth song.
Yeah,
damn right.
Wars.
Yeah, but I mean, Australia. We don't get that stupid shit out of Australia. It's that part of the world is what I'm talking about. Let's fix, and all countries need to do is fix your problems first. Then let's go help. It's like we don't have no homeless vets, no homeless people, no hungry children. Get that fixed first. Then let's go help people. Don't get mixed up in like the stupidity over you're not supposed to have this religion because I told you so bullshit and that dumbass part of the country because I've been there. Don't even get me started over there.
People
should
not kill others over a belief.
Exactly. That's the dumbest shit in the world. And what's so sad about it is that's where if you're a big believer in Jesus Christ, that part of the country is where he was supposedly born. Come on now. Get the fuck out of here. No. It makes no sense to me. Don't even get me started with that.
Three things we should not talk about if you're drunk are politics, religion, and what was the third?
Game Pass.
And Game Pass.
No, I'm not.
VR. We're not allowed to talk about VR either. Remember?
I'm not even drunk, but that's a touchy subject with me because the United States military gets dragged into like cleaning up everybody's stupid fucking messes. Like for what? Can't your own country clean up that shit over there in that part of the world? Not saying anything about Australia anywhere. I'm just saying like that part of the world. They need a handout all the time. Don't even get me started. And we neglect our own people here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's not throwing shade at Canada. No, I mean I'm talking about like this side of the continent, that side of the continent, in that part of the world is fucked up. We can't police
I'm
that.
not gonna sit here and deny that, like, you know, you didn't have California like burning to the ground. It looked like for months upon months, you know, this summer, and you're gonna sit here, but at the same time, like we have technologies and stuff.
Exactly,
that Australia.
Yeah, because the Australia thing's
have.
a whole nother situation that they need all the help that they can get from anybody because
Yeah,
I mean that's devastation.
That's something that Australia's never done a damn thing wrong to us. You know what I'm saying?
No, exactly.
No, but
If
I'm
anything,
saying
they've done
our
good
resources are going in the wrong spot right now. You know what? Is Iran gonna attack us if we're trying to help a country in need at this point? Because I mean, Australia's a continent, for the love of God.
Yeah.
Like they are like at least like 3/4 of the size of the United States.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and you have 100 million acres. That's like the entire center of our country burning. Okay, they have and I've heard they had rain in certain spots or whatever, but that's still not stopping.
It's not
this
enough
thing.
to. Yeah, it's not.
You know what I mean?
I was actually talking to Stick Figure the other day. He's from Australia, and he said that luckily where he's from, he is near the water, and his family was camping, so he was safe. But it's a very scary situation there. It really is.
They need. I'm going to be honest with you, and we've seen it recently from Australia, but they need some. Like California has fought fires for like 20, 30 years lately.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? So you have firefighters that want to go there. All they need is a little help. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like you could have an idea in your head and it could be wrong, and then those guys come over and say, "This is what we need to do," and then they do it, and then it stops it. You know what I'm saying? Because these guys, especially in California, because it's much closer than from me in Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? That they could go there in 6 hours, and you could at least contain the damn thing. You know what I mean? Because they got big ideas, because they've been fighting those fires for God knows how long.
Yeah,
You know
they've
what
got
I mean?
experience.
You know,
Yeah,
and
that's
that's something. And then on top of it, like, who says you can't put a water cannon on a freaking aircraft carrier or something like that? You know what I mean? Just start fighting the damn thing. Like, they need an army over there right now, because that thing is just, it's going out of control. I mean, I don't want to see
Way out of
Australia
control.
burned.
Hell
No,
no.
me
I know a lot of people that are in Australia, and it's driving me nuts that we're more focused on somebody that's not going to do shit to us right now. I'm sorry.
Oh,
You
no,
know what I
I
mean?
know. Exactly.
Oh no, like we should be more focused on helping Australia out and sending aid over there than trying to fight the stupidity that's going on in Iran. Like Crazy said, they're sending troops over there, and I said, yeah, I feel bad for them too, because we're getting involved in shit we shouldn't have to. But if we don't, it may spill over here. That's the problem. Because they're such extremists, and they hate America. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them, dude.
Right, but that's a collective thing. That's like a mentality thing. You have to understand.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the first thing you want to hate? The ones that are doing better than you,
Of
or
course,
the ones that are more
course.
peaceful?
Of
Even
course
though we constantly fight with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't know that. They don't hear that.
They see what we are as the home of the brave, land of the free. Everybody's prosperous, which is not true. But they hate what they don't know, because they're such a third world country over there, and it's the fucking truth. And they don't look at themselves like that, but then, I can tell you they are from seeing it. But they're jealous. It's a jealousy thing, man. Come on. I don't know, dude.
I mean, there's a lot to cover on the subject. Like,
And I hate it. I hate it, Invader. God, I hate it.
Like, I could go into all kinds of detail about it with, going over all kinds of headlines and personal beliefs and all that. But, we're here for a fun time. And I realize everybody has an opinion on this. Everybody in the chat has an opinion on this. And that is totally fair. That's fine. It's great that we can talk to each other without, getting, personal about that. That's why I like this crew, to be honest, because, we're all cool and we all understand each other, and that's great. I love the Retro Renegades and everybody here.
We're just a bunch of old fuckers that love video games that don't get into dumb shit later.
Yeah, but at this point, I have to say, let's go help Australia. Fuck
No, I
everything
agree.
else, dude.
No, I agree.
That would be
You know what I mean? That's basically my point. I know it kind of like got off of the rails, but I mean, we have to. At some point, somebody that we're the most powerful country in the world, as our president has said. Okay,
Every
let's
president
do something.
has said.
Okay, speaking of off the rails, Crispy Bomb, where can people find you? It's time to get out of
It's
here.
already fucking that time.
What?
Crispy Bomb is
We
here.
were just getting started.
I know, that's why I'm ending it.
See, you ended it at the wrong time. Crispy
I'm
Bomb's here.
still playing Moonwalker.
That's cool.
You're kicking Jay out of the arcade?
Yeah, don't. Not again.
Well, we got an outro to go. Crispy Bomb, where can people find you?
You could find me on Boomstick's channel Friday morning for Breakfast with Boom this week, at least, and next podcast Saturday. And you can always
speaking
find
of next
me
podcast,
here.
I have to thank you very much for all the shoutouts.
Of course, dude. Like you do amazing work, and XboxGamerPicks.com is the shiznit, and
It is.
You hooked me up with something that would cost some people some money, but if you're not as talented as Jay, I'm sorry for that, But if you want the gamer picks, especially the ones that move, which is kind of cool. Just saying.
We all love things that move, Crispy.
Well, you know what they say: if your wife can't find you handsome, at least she can find you talented.
But you have a extremely great talent. Like, he literally just threw my gamer pick in the lap, and he's like, "Here you go," and I'm like, "What?" He's like, "You're a part of Retro now. Here you go," and I'm like, "Seriously?" And that's what I'm saying. Like, you do great work, man, and I still appreciate it. Like, I still look at it and I'm like, wow, So that's about it.
You know what my secret is? I love doing this stuff.
Oh, I thought it was Maybelline.
I thought it was all of LA, Jay.
Yeah.
That's why I'm beautiful, but no.
Shit.
Graphic God, all hail Jay.
All hail Jay! All hail Jay!
Where can people find you and stuff?
You can find me on Twitter. My username is graphic_god. You can find me on the YouTubes at Graphic God in several formats, depending on where you're looking. And you can find me on the interwebs at xboxgamerpicks.com.
And soon in virtual reality, one of us.
Soon in virtual reality. Hey, listen, I never want to hear you ever say that I have anything against VR. I just don't own it, and I want to own the best, and I want to own something that's going to be useful, and that's why I'm getting a PC VR.
Hell yeah. Jay wants to watch that VR porn.
Did you say you were getting a Did you say you were getting a VCR, Jay? Welcome to the 1980s.
I'm getting a VCR.
Is that video I saw where the dudes are sitting there humping like air? Like,
oh god, that's all that is. Yeah, there's like two guys got like fucking VR headsets on, and they're acting like they're like in a porno. Like one of them's like, Yeah, like he's humping the air and whatnot, and slapping some girl's butt and whatever. And there's but people are just walking by looking at him like, what the fuck?
That's crazy. All right, Invader, where can people find you?
Well,
Thanks for stopping by, Invader.
Yeah,
yes.
thanks, Diego and Supersonic. Yeah, no, like I was just gonna say, thanks for inviting me on. I really enjoy being here, chatting with you guys and everybody in the chat. Guys like the Indie Gamer, Fastback, and Ace Starbuck. Glad to see you again, and all kinds of cool people. Crazy Gamer and Chloe, always a fun time. Yeah, guys, fun chat, and you can find me on my channel, YouTube channel, Invader Gaming, and of course, Twitter at Invader_1986. And of course, you can find me on Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, on the TXR podcast with a pretty awesome group of fellas. It's been a great chat, guys. Hope to talk to you again soon.
Awesome. Jago, where can people find you?
You can find me right here with all these fantastic assholes that I'm part of the Retro Renegades with. We don't give two flying fucks, and we'll say what the fuck we want to say, and we love retro games.
You dropped 3 F-bombs.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's been too long. I was about to burst, like a volcano. But either way, yes, every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Just want to say thank you to Invader and the chat that comes out every week, man. We love you guys.
We love you.
You can find me on Twitter. If you don't know where the fuck you find me by now, I can't help you. It's on Twitter. It's on Xbox Live.
You tell them, Jago. You tell them you don't give a shit about that.
I don't. Yeah, it's not that. I just, goddamn, it's just like repeat the same shit. If you want to follow me, you know where to follow me already. Twitter, Xbox Live, here, everywhere.
Besides, all of our information's in the freaking description.
It's in the description. I just want to be, I just want to say, we have a solid group of people that always come out and watch us, and I really appreciate that. And I really appreciate Invader for coming, because the TXR podcast is solid. I love that show. I may not be there every Sunday, but I will listen to it if I'm not the next day. And that's why I do a lot of podcasts now. I realized a long time ago that I was watching all these podcasts and I wasn't playing video games. At the end of the day, what's most important is playing video games, and you can catch them live. But when I can catch the shows live, I will be there. In TXR and a lot of others I put on Twitter yesterday, day before, they're phenomenal. And if you can't catch them live,
that's right.
Listen to them the next day if you can. Catch in, just jump in, like New said. Just jump in and say hey, and let them know you were there and supporting, and that's all that matters, man. But love all you guys, and I love Retro Renegades. So yeah, peace out. We'll see
I love Starbuck United because she says that she watches Hanging and Banging.
Yeah,
you got it right.
Yeah.
You got it
Yeah.
right. Thank you.
Starbuck, all these guys we've had jump in tonight. Indy, Fastback, and they're
Pony
phenomenal.
J.
Pony J, love you guys, man.
Pony J.
I'm glad to be back into Retro Renegades. It was too long. I felt like it was a month, but yeah.
Oh
It was like good. It was a good 2 to 3 weeks, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good. Good show, guys.
Awesome. Snake Course, where can people find you?
You can find me the same 3 places: Twitter, YouTube, and Xbox.
Your mother's closet.
No. I quit doing that.
I lie.
I got tired of her panties. They got too big.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I'll be mailing those to you tomorrow. So
Nice.
Yeah. That's your Christmas
They can put them on his He-Man figures.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Or he
Is that his
carries
naughty
He-Man
stick?
figures in them. Some travel panties.
Are you gonna have a corpse cast coming up?
I've been thinking about that. I was going to try to do one towards the end of December, but with helping parents get situated in their new house, moving back and forth, it was just not going to fucking happen. But yeah, sometime soon, I'm hoping, more than likely before the end of the month. But yeah, you can find me on Twitter, YouTube, and Xbox at Stinking Corpse, PlayStation X Stinking X, and of course here on Tuesdays on the Retro Renegades. And I want to appreciate Invader for showing up as our guest, and always enjoy talking with him and having him around, and then everybody in chat.
Yes, thank you, Invader. Thanks everyone in chat for coming to join us, and thanks for the $2 super chats. I don't know what to do with this money. I'm kind of overwhelmed with the $2.
Don't
Game
spend it all on
I told
us.
you it's $18 American.
Okay, I'm headed to GameStop to pre-order something right now. But thank you all. We'll see you next week on Graphic Guides channel. You guys kick ass.
Hell yeah.
Get
Later,
your
guys.
game
Later,
on.
guys.
Later.
Be
Good night, everybody.
Bye.